Ancient Greece, amidst the ruins of a temple in Delphi. Zeno, the famous philosopher known for his paradoxes, Nico, a young aspiring philosopher, and Magnuson, a mysterious traveler, find themselves together in a moment of profound discussion.
Welcome, young Nico. It seems you have found your way to the heart of the oracle's domain. But tell me, what brings you to this place, where truth and contradiction lie hand in hand?
I seek wisdom, Master Zeno. The world around me confounds me with its endless motion. You speak of motion as an illusion in your paradoxes, yet how can I deny the world I see? The river flows, the sun rises, and the earth spins. I do not understand.
The river flows, but only because the mind insists upon the concept of flow. What if I told you that the river exists only in the moment you decide to look at it? In another, it does not move. You see, young philosopher, reality is a matter of perception, and perception is subject to time.
Magnuson, you speak of perception, but I question the very fabric of the world we perceive. Do we truly move, or does the illusion of motion create a cycle of endless moments? Consider my paradox of the arrow. If an arrow flies through the air, it is said to reach its target. But is it not true that before it reaches its target, it must pass through a number of points, each moment frozen in time? If time is composed of these points, where does the motion occur?
But if the arrow passes through infinite points, Master Zeno, how can it ever reach its target? Shouldn't it be caught in the web of these infinite moments forever?
Zeno's paradox. A clever thing. But is it not also an idea rooted in your perception of time? Consider this. A man is journeying to a distant land. He sets out at sunrise, thinking the journey will take him 3 days, yet each step he takes him only to the next point in the distance. If the distance is infinite, must the journey never end? No, for the man moves, and his perception of time is his guide.
Magnuson, you miss the point. The journey, like the arrow, is an illusion. Time does not divide neatly into moments. Our senses trick us into believing in motion, but the truth is far more elusive.
So, what you both are saying is that time and motion are not absolute? They depend on how we view them?
Precisely. What you see as motion is but the interplay of perception and the infinite moments we experience. If time were to cease to exist, then so too would motion. We would find ourselves frozen, not in place, but in the idea of being.
The paradoxes of life. Even here, beneath the shadows of the great oracle, we see how much of reality is a dance of the mind. Perhaps, young Nico, you will find that the answer lies not in reaching the destination, but in understanding that the journey itself is a product of your thoughts.
So the goal is not to reach the end, but to understand the nature of the path.
Exactly. And in that understanding, you will find yourself liberated. The arrow will fly, but it will no longer matter if it reaches the target. The movement is the meaning, not the destination.
And perhaps, young Nico, the greatest paradox of all is that you are both the archer and the arrow, the path and the traveler. All are one, and none are truly moving.
I think I understand, but only just. There is much more to learn. Perhaps the journey never ends.
Now you see. The greatest journey is one where you never stop walking, not in body, but in thought.
As the three philosophers stood beneath the ancient stone temple, their words blended with the winds of time, and the paradoxes of the world danced in their minds, never quite resolved, yet endlessly fascinating. The end.